These ML-PBL units on this digital platform allow students to easily access materials within the classroom and provide a seamless transition to a day of at-home learning. This roadmap is a complete year of scaffolded lessons available for kindergarten through 5th grade by fall of 2020. Today, you are going to see ML-PBL digital curricula for 3rd grade aligned to the next generation science standards. We will begin in the student view. Units begin with an overarching driving question. Click on the unit node. It opens up a drawer. Click Launch Activity and it will open a roadmap to the learning sets within that unit. Notice the learning sets are also organized using driving questions that will lead students to answering the unit driving question. Then click on one of the learning set nodes and launch activity. You are brought to the lessons within that learning set. Click on a lesson node and then launch. It opens to a visual pathway taking students through a lesson. Nodes are color-coded, numbered, and linked to show the sequence of a lesson. We will start in the student view of the lesson to show you some of the built-in supports. Students will follow the roadmap to enact the collaborative lesson. The roadmaps allow for the lessons to be enacted as a whole class, in partnerships, or individually. The driving question of the lesson is placed above the lesson components. Let's open the one node that reads Turn and Talk. Notice that the directions can be read to the student simply by clicking on the speaker button. In this node, it directs students to turn and talk about the lesson driving question. Students will use the tabs in the browser to move back and forth between the learning activities and the lesson roadmap. As students move out of the activity, they will check the completed box as a visual checklist. Let's open Node 2. This is the driving question board for the unit. The node takes you to a concept map that is a collaborative driving question board. The whole class is allowed to collaborate within this DQ board. Students will be able to add questions by clicking the plus at the bottom of the page and evidence by clicking on a node and typing in the comment box when the question has been answered. Notice that when a comment is added to a question, the node will color in. This provides a visual that the question has been answered. As students move out of the activity, they will check the completed box as a visual checklist. Now let's go back to the lesson map and look at a Collaborify Writer node. The instructions can be read aloud by clicking on the speaker button. Then click Launch. It opens to a video. It is embedded in the writer from YouTube. It removes the ads and side distractions so that students stay focused on the task. Looking below the video, you will see questions. Notice the text can be read aloud within the Collaborify Writer node too. Students can simply click the speaker button to have the question read to them. Students can then respond by typing a response in the response box. Another option students have is taking a video recording of their response. The video response allows for students with limited writing skills to still provide a thoughtful answer to the question. They will click Photo Video and then take a new photo or video. They will click Save when done, and their video response will load to the page for a teacher to evaluate. In the same way, teachers can also provide feedback using any of the text options or the video in the Collaborify Writer node. As we move out of the node, we will check the Complete button for a visual reminder that the activity is completed. Now we will move on to a PDF PAL node. It can house any PDF and it becomes writable within the PDF PAL. Once again, the directions can be read to the student. Click Launch to open. Students are able to interact with the PDF. In this particular PDF, students will add measurements. The tools are located in the left-hand bottom corner of the screen. Students are able to use the pencil to write, T to type, or the flashlight to highlight in multiple colors. The multiple colors would allow for partnerships to collaborate on one page using different colors, or for teacher feedback. Students can erase using the eraser feature or by clicking undo. Let's move back to the lesson map and click the node complete. Collaborify was built to foster collaboration, and it makes co-planning possible for teachers while we work remotely. Students can learn and interact with each other and their teachers using these digital resources too. It is as simple as clicking the 3 dots in the right-hand corner and you will choose the Add Collaborator. Type the email of the person you would like to collaborate with, and they are now able to access this roadmap. When another person joins the map, a 2 will appear by the eye. It will show the others on that particular map. You can click on the phone, turning it blue, and you can talk in real time using voice over IP while you work in a pair or a team. Now let's go get your personal copy of the year-long 3rd grade MLPBL roadmaps. Go to Roadmap Center. If it is the first time you have visited, you will need to give Google permissions. This is the main page of roadmap.center. There are in-depth explanations of each of the tools here. We are going to click on the repository on the left-hand side of the teacher platform. This is where the master copy of units and lessons are held. In the search, type in 3rd grade MLPBL. You will be given a choice of Save to My Roadmap Collection or Copy Link. This is a teacher link. Let's use the Save to My Roadmap Collection option. Click on Modify My Roadmaps. It will open up a list of items in your roadmap collection. Click on the 3rd grade MLPBL units. This copy is all yours. Your copy is customizable and will not affect the master. To send the roadmap to your students, you can create a class in Manage Class and then distribute the roadmap. Or you can click on the 3 dots in the corner and grab a student link. When you click on the student link option, it will generate a URL for you. The URL can be put in an email, on Google Classroom, or any other learning management system that takes a URL. MLPBL roadmaps are more streamlined and accessible to students and parents at home partnering in their child's education. Students can learn to negotiate, to work in collaboration, and take ownership of their learning while experiencing phenomena and embracing deep thinking within the lessons.